play to learn.
Yes, that is the one thing across all levels of competition in all games. It's always the emphasis is on improving yourself, that constant iteration process. It's not about trying to win every single tournament you're at that day. It's trying to get good enough so that in a year you win everything.
Absolutely. And G-Big, I do have to say I am a little upset right now because I was expecting Weegee to play Luigi, but I was extremely lied to, and these mind games, I am just not ready for them.
I mean, I think both plumbers have a bit of issue in the Zero Suit matchup, but it is surprising to see him opting for Mario in the situation. I know this is a matchup that historically Nairo does very well, famously having a very positive win rate against Ally. I think Ally only having 1 or 2 set wins on him so far in Smash 4. And Nairo being, calling back to Civil War, right? Nairo being the specific counter pick they kept for Ally as more evidence for how challenging this matchup can be.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see this. You never want to sleep. I believe in everybody.
I mean, I know Nairo knows not to sleep. What was it? Arfang at MomoCon took him to Game 5 in the same matchup. So you can't, even though historically he weathers it well, you can't count out anybody.
Absolutely, but a very strong start already for Nairo. Only 10 seconds in this game. Already racking up nearly 40%.
Yeah, getting already so much mileage out of the extra range. If that was a spike, I mean, that would have been 20 seconds to just death.
I probably would have walked away.
Let me solo cast the rest of this.
I'm so sorry.
The rest of it would just be me screaming at Nairo just for whatever else he was going to do, but we're not in that timeline. We're in the timeline where Weegee finds a grab, but doesn't get a connection off of it, though. Trying to be patient. I like the way they're recognizing the down smash coming out and trying to jump over it, but he doesn't find any sort of punish in that situation. Weegee being caught for that up smash and dying to the up boost kick out of shield.
Yeah, that was a pretty committed up smash. Honestly, the only thing you could have gotten from that was just extra percent.
Yeah.
Yeah, percent is nice, but at the same time, is that risk reward really worth it?
Yeah, it's essentially a hard anti-air call out because, I mean, he's recognizing that Nairo is getting a lot out of these nairs and out of the Zera potential to box Mario out, but to a certain extent, Zero Suit does have a fantastic punish game. If she is right in your face, you still have to make your right call-outs.
Absolutely. Ooh, try to go for the jab, jab, grab, but Nairo rolling away from that situation. Did not want to be put into another... Oh, getting the air dodge right there with the flip kick.
I mean, in that situation, you're being carried up near the top of the screen with Zero Suit up airs. You don't want to be another entry on that clip of up B deaths.
Not another victim.
Yeah, not a statistic. Be someone else. Weegee, though, struggling to find any semblance of an advantage state here. He finds little hits here and there, but he's unable to get more than a two-piece. Like right there, just down throw to up air, but unable to get anything more or a good situation off of it. I'd like to see maybe a bit more reserve play. I say that, but never mind. Run up and up smash. Run up and up smash.
That's the type of reward that you really want. Weegee understanding, okay, this run up and up smash works for a lot of other Marios, but unfortunately, not going to work out for you in the second stock. Nairo taking game 1 over Weegee.
Just immediate landing, stunning him with that down smash, and then getting the forward smash kill. That was one of the fastest revenge stocks I've seen. And probably today is the fastest revenge stock I've seen today. I feel confident saying that.
Okay.
I can't say anything more than that, though, because it's Smash 4, and I've probably seen much more disgusting things. We all have. It's the game we play. It's the game we love. And I do wonder if Weegee... Yeah, Weegee, it sounds like he is sticking with Mario. I have to wonder, is he going to go to Battlefield? Yep. The character comfort of a triplat stage as a plumber. The downside is Zero Suit, of course, does also get quite a bit out of triplats, being able to ladder between platforms very reliably, but the higher ceiling, I think, is also going to help his fear when dealing with boost kick.
Yeah, that is probably why he did not want to take Nairo to Dreamland and instead opted out for the Battlefield triplats instead, helping the triplats actually allowing Weegee to extend his combos.
Which was the point of difficulty for him in the previous game, and we're already seeing him getting a lot meatier confirms than he was previously. And
he tried to SDI behind Nairo, unfortunately, but it just wasn't enough. I saw that, though.
Yeah.
I saw the attempt.
We see you. We see you with your effort, Weegee. And, I mean, still DIing the boost kick itself very well. Coming out on top, that's a free punish. Gets himself a down throw and some nice damage and a landing trap situation. Oh, but gets caught by the back air of Nairo's on his way down.
Oh my goodness, getting the snipe with the fireball into a recovery stage spike, that was incredibly hilarious. I do not think Nairo was expecting that whatsoever, but I do know a lot of characters actually end up getting all those conversions with the up B for certain times on the stage spike.
Yeah. And of course, Nairo not dropping a beat, immediately leading into a trump and taking Weegee's next stock for it. Like the moment Weegee takes stocks, he's not really able to keep any sort of momentum rolling on Nairo. Nairo is ready to stay flexible and keep things rolling. Oh, nice anti-air up tilt. I like that. Just mixing up on Nairo, trying to jump around with impunity.
Nairo's just kind of jumping around all of Weegee's shield. Notice how he doesn't really press an option unless he feels like Weegee might jump out of the shield or try to drop below the platform at the same time. But all this pressure, can Weegee make it back onto the stage? Because I am just seeing Nairo carry him more upwards towards that ceiling. Sometimes when you struggle on landing on a stage like Battlefield with all these platforms and you don't want to contest Zero Suit Samus above her, opt to go for the ledge invincibility.
Yeah, ultimately there is always that option. And especially in this match where Zero Suit's up air covers so much more space. It covers more space than the size of Mario's body, right? So there's not really any way you can hope to win in a trade. And your best bet then is hoping you can air dodge through it or just reset to ledge and just try not to deal with that situation entirely. Oh, nice. Just jab right afterwards as an anti-air.
That was really interesting, actually, to watch because it seemed like Weegee was trying to cross up Nairo's shield, but instead got jabbed.
Yeah, the frame 1 jab and the low whiff time of the down smash, allowing that to be completely safe. And Nairo finds the paralyzer into flip kick, and that's going to be it for Weegee. Nairo making another fast work of an opponent, as we've seen him do many, many times before. Weegee, though, still undoubtedly has life in him in the loser's run ahead. So hopefully we'll see more of him. I'm wondering if he does have a Luigi on deck at all, but
I mean,
someday.
It's still Mario. I mean, I didn't want to see his name be Weegee and him pull out like Ness.
I know there's the Colorado player Best Ness, right? And my one hope is for him to enter a tournament and just go like Cloud. He's like, why are you named Best Ness if you're going to be doing that? But he, of course, staying true to your tag. I mean, the tag mix-up is just like the shirt mix-up where you go in and sit down.
Actually,
yeah.
You're right. I've been one of those before.
I've actually done that to people. Back in the Brawl days, my tag was Ghost Pikmin. So people would go into it expecting the Olimar matchup, and they'd be so mad that it'd be Game & Watch. That they're like, oh, I thought I could edgeguard you for free by holding a ledge, and now I have a character that just spins the C-stick and gets instant kills all over the place.
Yeah, in that matchup in particular, I really would have liked to see Weegee hold shield a lot more. Yes, you know, Zero Suit Samus does get nice confirms out of a grab, but it is reactable. You know, it is reactable. Don't really roll back if you know that you're in that distance. Try to roll forward instead behind Zero Suit Samus and capitalize off of that punish right there. We saw that game 2 was a lot better than that game 1. So hopefully he was able to learn from that game 2 and see what he did differently versus that game 1 and then improve further from that game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to make a comment because I'm finally getting the match that I want.
Oh.
But we're going to be seeing Saj versus Eldin. Now, GPick, please read to the audience what I am reading right now.
Eldin upset Kamame. Wow. And do you know who Eldin is? Because I had not heard of this name before this moment. I mean, aside from in Zelda, but what an upset to cause in pools. I mean, it's CEO, right? We expected as much. Somebody who was going to be falling early in pools, but Kamame, what a name to take out early.
Wow. Whew. I mean, this tournament in general, I feel like has been upset city.
Yeah.
I've been seeing upsets from left to right.
It's too much to deal with. I need myself a nice pillow, a throw couch, you know, just regain my mental composure after all this. It's simply too much right now. So Saj being a fantastic Bayonetta main on the PGR, I believe number 40 here as a Florida local. Eldin being, again, somebody who I don't recognize, but he's got a jersey. He's got a jersey, which means that he has to be good enough because that's somebody sponsoring him. Yes. I mean, he's also good enough to beat Kamame, so those are two signs right now.
Absolutely. But yes, as you did mention, Saj is one of the PGR players